Hi everyone, I just would like to wish you all a Happy New Year. I hope you've had a lovely Christmas and enjoyed yourselves. So I'd just like to share with you this little mini album that I made. Completed this today. I wanted to do something because I hadn't crafted in a few days, and I thought, mini album, because I can make these, it seems, in no time at all. So this has probably taken me on and off about 4 hours. It's not, not overly complicated. I'd been watching some videos last night and I'd come across one from Laura Denison. It was the actual Stack the Deck tutorial that she done, which was 2011. So it's a few years ago now. So I wanted to do something very similar. So it's a Stack the Deck style. The cover's quite simple. I've just used some of this lovely, I'm not sure if the lighting will actually pick up the paper, but the paper's lovely and it's glossy and it's stuck down really well. I've just used a little border punch along here, and I attached it to the back of this before I attached all this down. The stamp set here was Through the Looking Glass by Kaiser Craft, which was gifted to me by Deborah Hemsworth, so thank you, Debbie. The little flowers that I used, just a little flower punch here, some of the lighter ones, and layered it with the darker flower on top with some bling. And these are some leaves. These were cream, and I've just inked them up using some olive something or other, I can't remember what's it called, crushed olive distressing ink. And I've just popped on a Martha Stewart butterfly here. The seam binding was white, and I just dampened that, and then what was the ink now? Oh, Vintage Photo. So that's come out lovely. Really like that. So inside, like every other page is blank for a photograph, but I used the is it the Distressed Doily? Can't remember. Yep, the Distressed Doily alterations die by Tim Holtz to make my inserts, and I've just added these photo mats on there. I had to make my pages, I didn't use envelopes or anything, because I wanted it all to coordinate with the size of this, so that was easy enough to do. Used a mishmash of papers. This paper here is Graphic 45, The Secret Garden, and this little half circle here was from a printable, which I just cut that bit off and used that. It was actually part of an envelope, and I've used some of these little cutouts as well, so I've just popped them in there. And this page is just blank for a photograph, and these are all handmade flowers as well. I'm not going to pull all of these out because they are all the same. I do like the doily effect on that. Now this page here, I've used a little postcard to make a little tuck down here, little handmade flower, 2 tags from some printables that I had, my blank page for a photograph, another one. This is one of the other half circles from this envelope, and this was actually all one piece. I believe it was like that, and I just cut that, and it was not quite half. This bit's a little bit shorter than that bit, so I made 2 little tags with that. And this is one of Tim Holt's journaling tickets. My blank page here. Here I've used another little postcard, handmade flower. Some little tickets that I got from Pinterest, and postcard, and that just slots in there. My blank page. Here I've just used, I've used a postcard, little handmade flower down here. This is from some of the printables that I have, and so is that. And I think I just cut the top off of that. The other piece is somewhere else in here. It's here. This is a little ticket thing from Marion Smith download. Had that just kind of floating around, and it says today, tomorrow, forever. and that's the top off of this little bit here, and that just slots in there, and then another one of the Tim Holtz journaling tickets, and that just all slots in there. And the back is very much the same as the front. So there we go. And I like the effect of the doilies when, I can't really show you on here, but when it stands up and you look at it, it's quite a nice effect with all the doilies. I've actually only used that die a handful of times, if that. But it is a really nice die, it is nice to have, and I'm quite pleased how the seam binding come out. And that's just tied through the middle in there, it can be taken off. Might add some charms to that as well, but I am pleased how that come out. So if you have any questions, just ask. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're all having a good day. Bye!